A Ferrari with a clutch pedal just rolled out of Maranello, and nobody expected to see one again. For over a decade, Ferrari swore the manual gearbox was dead. Too slow, too heavy, not enough buyers asking for it. Then in 2026, the company reversed course and built the 12-cilindri Manuale, a 600,000-pound V12 with a stick shift and 3 pedals. This video breaks down what is actually under that gear lever, why it took Ferrari 14 years to bring the clutch back, and why some die-hard fans are furious about how they did it. Stick around, because the twist behind this gearbox might be the most controversial thing Ferrari has done in years. Start with the obvious question. Why would Ferrari, a company that spent years pushing drivers toward paddle shifters, suddenly build a manual again? The answer starts with the engine. The 12-cilindri Manuale is built around a naturally aspirated 6.5-liter V12. No turbos, no hybrid assist, just pure combustion. It produces 819 horsepower and revs all the way to 9,250 RPM, numbers that sound more like a race car than something road legal. Ferrari could have kept that engine locked behind a dual-clutch automatic forever. Instead, engineers went looking for a way to hand control back to the driver. That decision alone made headlines, but it also raised a bigger question. How exactly do you put a clutch pedal back into a car that was never designed to have one? That question leads straight into the strangest part of this whole story. The 12-cilindri Manuale looks like a classic Ferrari inside. There's a metal gate, a shift lever that clicks through 6 gears, and a clutch pedal on the floor. But none of it connects directly to the transmission. Ferrari calls the system Manuale by wire. When the driver presses the clutch and moves the lever, 2 Hall effect sensors read the angle of each motion and send that signal to the car's 8-speed dual-clutch gearbox, which quietly executes the shift using only the first 6 of its ratios. Slip the car into automatic mode, and the gearbox unlocks its 7th and 8th gears for relaxed high-speed cruising, something a real manual could never offer. A push-pull solenoid acts like a locking gate inside the shifter housing, recreating the resistance of a mechanical linkage, and Ferrari tuned the clutch pedal to weigh 15 kilograms, the exact same heft as the pedal in the old 599. The whole system is built to replicate that metallic, notchy feeling Ferrari drivers used to know, right down to the throttle. Ferrari didn't even program in an automatic rev-matching blip on downshifts, because that would make the car too easy to drive well. Mess up a shift and the car will shudder and stall, just like the old cars did. It sounds like a trick, and in a way it is, but it's an extremely deliberate one. That raises the next question fans immediately started asking online. Is this actually a manual, or is Ferrari just selling nostalgia with extra steps? That debate exploded the moment the car was revealed. Some enthusiasts online called it a costume, a dual-clutch automatic dressed up in a manual's clothing. Others pointed out that Ferrari never claimed otherwise. The company was upfront that there is no mechanical link between the pedal and the gearbox. What Ferrari was chasing wasn't a return to old engineering. It was a return to old feeling, without the downsides that killed the manual in the first place. A traditional manual would have been heavier, slower to shift, and harder to certify on a car making 819 horsepower and revving past 9,000 RPM. Ferrari's own numbers back that up. With a skilled driver, the Manuale version hits 62 miles per hour in 2.9 seconds, the exact same time as the standard automatic 12-cilindri. So the performance penalty people expected from a manual simply isn't there. That leaves one more question hanging over the whole car, and it's the one that matters most to Ferrari's history. How long has it actually been since the brand let a driver work a real clutch pedal? The answer stretches back further than most people realize, and it says a lot about how Ferrari slowly let the manual die out. The shift away from clutch pedals actually started in 1997, when the F345 introduced Ferrari's first F1-style automated gearbox, a paddle shifting system that still used a real clutch but removed the pedal entirely. From there, manual take rates collapsed fast. The 575 MR Maranello sold only 246 manual units out of its whole run, and the 575 Super America managed just 43. By the time the 599 GTB Fiorano arrived, Ferrari's flagship V12 Grand Tourer, only around 30 to 37 cars out of roughly 4,000 built ever left the factory, with the 6-speed gated manual most enthusiasts picture when they think of an old-school Ferrari. That makes the manual 599 the fastest and most powerful stick-shift road car Ferrari had built up to that point, and also the model that quietly closed the book on the manual gearbox. Around the same time, Ferrari built its last manual California, a front-engine convertible that already wasn't considered one of the brand's most exciting cars. After 2012, paddle shifters took over completely, first because they were faster, then because almost nobody was choosing the manual option anyway. For 14 years, the clutch pedal was gone from Ferrari's entire lineup. Now it's back, on one of the most powerful, naturally aspirated road cars Ferrari has ever built, wrapped inside a decision that says a lot about who buys these cars in 2026, because the price tag makes the whole thing even more interesting. The standard 12-cylinder already costs around 400,000 euros. Adding the Manuale system pushes that up by roughly 190,000 euros more, putting the total near 590,000 euros, close to 500,000 pounds. Ferrari is only building 1,499 of these cars, a small fraction of what the brand could sell if it wanted to. That means a company known for chasing lap times just charged an enormous premium for a gearbox that is, by the numbers, no faster than the version it replaces, and in automatic mode actually gives up 2 full gears. People aren't paying for speed. They're paying to feel like they're driving a manual Ferrari again. Gate, clutch, stall and all, even if the mechanical link underneath isn't real. And that's really what the 12-cylinder Manuale is about. It isn't Ferrari pretending the manual gearbox is making some grand comeback across its lineup. It's Ferrari admitting that feeling matters as much as lap times, and that a small group of buyers will pay £500,000 for something that behaves exactly like a memory. Whether that counts as a real manual or a beautifully engineered illusion depends on who's asked. But either way, the clutch pedal is back in Maranello for the first time since the days of the 599 GTB Fiorano, built by a company that once swore it was gone for good. If this is the kind of car story that gets stuck in your head, hit like and subscribe so the next one lands right in front of you. Drop a comment on whether this counts as a real manual or not, because that debate isn't settling down anytime soon. And if someone in the group chat still thinks Ferrari killed the stick shift for good, send this their way.